Yo, what is good, yo? It's your boy Top back here with another video. In this video today, we are going to be going over the top 10 power forwards in NBA 2K20 Myteam. Now, when I first glanced at the power forward list, I was like, oof, it's not very good. The power forwards in this game, with primary power forward positions aren't very good. So, a guy like Galaxy Opal Larry Bird, obviously is going to be on this list compared to a small forward just because the power forwards are super weak. If you really want to, get in depth with it, a guy like James Wiseman can be either a center or power forward, but he's primary center. Same thing with like a Dino. He could play power forward or center, but he's primary center, so he's going to be on the center list. So this power forward list was super tough to make because quite honestly, there's not a ton of great power forwards in the game. But if you are new to the channel, please smash that subscribe button and let's hop right into the video. Starting the list off here at number 10 is Galaxy Opal Bob Pettit. And honestly, I've never been a huge fan of the card, but he is undeniably still pretty good in the game. 6'9", 7-foot wingspan, 45 Hall of Famers with 20 gold badges. So obviously, this card is going to be able to get it done, guys. Got a 97 3-ball, 95 driving dunk, 86 ball handle, 92 speed with a 92 lateral quickness. So stat-wise, he is super good besides his 76 steal. I don't like that at all. But other than that, he basically reminds me of an Andre Karoleko type card. Finishing-wise, he does have a lot of good badges. No slithery finisher, which, basically every card has that badge, so I'm actually surprised he doesn't. Shooting-wise, he has everything you need. Playmaking-wise, Hall of Fame downhill, quick first step, and unpluckable. No space cutter or needle threader, though, which are two badges I like to have quite a bit. Defense-wise, he's absolutely incredible. He does only have that gold interceptor. And I wish I was on Hall of Fame as well. But other than that, he's got basically everything you need. Tendencies-wise, does have a 58 on-ball steal tendency, which is not good for the Bob Pettit card. It's really not. But he's not going to be guarding, the primary ball handler. He does have the LaMarcus Aldridge base with the Rudy Gay upper. So I think that's Hidu's release. Dribble sigs aren't good. There's no way around. It does have that Pro 1 moving crossover, which isn't great. It's Blake Griffin's. And the Pro 1 behind the back, which I don't mind. I don't mind the Pro 1 behind the back that much, but I don't really like the Pro 1 tween. But yeah, Bob Pettit, is he bad? No. Is he worth locking in? Absolutely not. But nonetheless, Bob Pettit is still pretty good, coming in at number 10 on my top 10 power forward list. Coming in at number 9 on my top 10 power forward list is Galaxy Opal Jerry Lucas. Now, he is 6'9", says he has a 7'1" wingspan, but his defensive player model is not built like that. Trust me, it's not. 50 Hall of Famers, 21 gold badges, 97 3-ball, 95 driving dunk, 86 ball handle, 94 speed with a 93 lateral quickness. Stat-wise is incredible. Release-wise is incredible. I don't know what it is about this card. I've never been a huge fan. Now, the more I use him, the better I do get with Jerry Lucas. Does have that Hall of Fame quick draw, Hall of Fame range, as well as Green Machine, tireless shooter. Playmaker wise, does have Hall of Fame downhill handles, today's quick first step, tight handles, and unpluckable. He has every badge you need. If you look at the badge he doesn't have, flashy passer, stop and go, steady shooter, and teardropper. Every other badge he does have. He also, the gold interceptor. That's something that you're gonna see a lot of. A lot of people only have that gold interceptor. 33 on-ball steal tendency, which is just absolutely awful. 6, he does have the Dwayne Wade base, which is super good. Moving crossover is a Pro 5. I'm not a big fan of it. Can you make it work? You can. It's not a bad 3-hunting one, I guess. It's not a very good moving crossover. Has the Pro 1 behind the back that is probably the most popular one in the game. If you really want to get in depth, it's probably the most popular behind the back in the game. Nonetheless, Jerry Lucas can definitely move in the half court. He's not a bad player at all. Coming in at number 9 on my top 10 power forward list. Coming in at number 8 is a guy that I love a ton. 6'10", 7-foot wingspan, pink diamond Danny Manning. 39 Hall of Famers, 24 gold badges. So total, he does have 63 total badges. Three-pointer is a 92, 95 driving dunk, 88 ball handle, 92 speed with a 92 lateral quickness. Looking at the badges here, finishing-wise, he has, basically everything on Hall of Fame that you need. Shooting-wise, you just look at the badges he doesn't have on Hall of Fame. Steady shooter, ice and veins, hot start, doesn't have those, which, hot start, okay, whatever. Shooting, he has everything you need. Clutch shooter, pump fake, maestro, and slippery off ball. I don't care. I don't care about those badges anyway. Playmaker wise, he does have break starter, dimer, downhill, needle 30, quick first step, space cutter, and unpluckable. Absolutely incredible. No bailout on this card, which does hurt. Bailout's a very important badge. Defensive wise, he doesn't have box or worm, which hurts the card a lot. But he does have clamps, intimidator, moving truck, poker stick, and tireless defender, all on Hall of Fame with a ton of gold badges. Look at the tendencies, not great, but he does have a 68 on-ball steal tendency, which isn't terrible. It's not terrible at all. Marcus Aldridge base, I like his release. I'm pretty green with this Danny Manning card. Does have the same exact dribble sigs in the full court, moving crossover, moving behind the back as a Jerry Lucas. So it's really preference whether you prefer Danny Manning, Jerry Lucas. Most people are probably gonna prefer Jerry. My preference is Danny Manning, coming in at number 8 on my top 10 power forward list. Coming in at number 7 is one of my favorite cards in the game. I don't play him at power forward, play him at small forward. Pink Diamond Kawhi, 6'7", 7'3" wingspan, 34 Hall of Famers, 16 gold badges, 97 3-ball, 95 driving dunk, 86 ball handle, 96 speed with a 98 lateral quickness, 98 steal as well. Finishing wise, he has basically everything you need if you really look at it. Shooting wise, Hall of Fame, dead-eye, quick draw, range standard, green machine, tireless shooter. What else do you need? He doesn't have flexible release, but you won't need that badge with as smooth as Kawhi's release is. Playmaker-wise, he's not an incredible playmaker, but he's still going to be able to get the job done because he is that 3-and-D guy that everybody needs. Hall of Fame clamps, interceptor, intimidator, pick dodger, pickpocket, pogo stick, post lockdown, tireless defender. If you look at the badges he doesn't have, they're all interior badges, so if you put him on the point guard, you shouldn't really have that much of an issue. Tendencies-wise, he does have an 80 on-ball steal. I would like to see that a little bit higher, but that is still very, very good. Sigs, he does have Ray Allen's base. I don't know what his upper is, but it is absolutely incredible. It's the same as Yao's. I don't know what it is, man. It's incredible. He does have Pro 8, but no handles for days, which hurts him. So I wouldn't recommend, dribbling the ball a lot with Kawhi, but he can still go get a bucket. Pink Diamond Kawhi can really do it all. One of my favorite players in the game. Coming in at number 7 on my top 10 power forward list. Coming in at number 6 on my top 10 power forward list is Galaxy Opal Jaren Jackson Jr. And he is going to be that traditional power forward type player. 6'11", 7'4" wingspan, 53 Hall of Famers, 17 gold badges, 97 3-ball, good driving dunk, 86 ball handle, 95 speed, 97 lateral quickness. Incredible on the defensive end. Absolutely incredible. His release is fantastic as well. And, I don't know. I wouldn't say you're going to do a lot of playmaking with Jaren Jackson. He's kind of just going to be a traditional power forward that you need. Finish-wise, he has it all. He doesn't have steady shooter, no bailout, but basically bailout is the only badge he's missing. Shooting-wise, he's going to have it all. He really, really will. Playmaker-wise, he does have downhill, handles for days, quick first step, unpuckable. Defense-wise, there's not much to say when a card has 70 total badges. I mean, there's really not. 97 on-ball steal tendency as well. Incredible jump shot. This jump shot is absolutely incredible. It feels a lot better on Jaren than Mo Bamba, in my opinion. He does have a Pro 2 tweed, which is crazy good as well. Pro 2 behind the back obviously isn't good, but overall, this Jaren Jackson card is bad. It is incredible. If I used him more, started to like him a little bit more, he'd be higher on my list, but I've only used him once, and so that's why I can't put him any higher, just because there's some incredible guys just a little bit higher. But Jaren Jackson Jr. easily could arguably be the best power forward in the game. You could definitely make that argument, but to me, he comes in at number 6 on my top 10 power forward list. Coming in at number 5 on my top 10 power forward list is Galaxy Opal Anthony Davis. Now, I went back and forth on him and Jaren Jackson. I really, really did. The one thing I will say is I've played more with Anthony Davis. And so I feel like that was the difference in him being ahead of Jaren Jackson. Now, if I play more with Jaren Jackson Jr., he might end up being better than AD. But AD he's a GOAT card, man. He really is a GOAT card. He's missing the quick draw, missing a lot of playmaking badges, but look at his defense, man. You can't say he lacks anything on defense because he has all 99 everything basically, but he is missing the handles for days, those types of badges, which are big, and he doesn't have Hall of Fame quick draw. Other than that, you're not going to find any flaws in this card. He does have a 52 on-ball steal tendency, which isn't good. I wish I was a little bit higher, but you're not going to have him guarding the ball. 6, he does have an AAD release, which isn't bad, but on gold quick draw, it could be a lot better, and his dribble 6 are absolutely terrible. So, if you play more with Jaren Jackson Jr. and you're like, wow, how is AD ahead of him? That's why I play more with AD. I like AD a little bit more. And the guy after AD is the same way. You could definitely say Jaren Jackson Jr. is better. Probably on paper is better. But in my opinion, with just my experience, I have Anthony Davis a little bit ahead, coming in at number 5 on my top 10 power forward list. Coming in at number 4 on my top 10 power forward list might come as a surprise to a lot of you, but I love this Kevin Garnett card. I absolutely love this card. 6'11", 7'2" wingspan, 44 hops with 22 gold badges. When you're looking at strictly defense, it's going to be hard pressed to find a better card than Kevin Garnett. 94 3-ball, 95 driving dunk, 86 ball handle. Look at his defense. 94 speed with D'Antoni. That's 98. 95 lateral quickness. And look at his defense. I mean, he has everything you need. He really, really does. Finishing wise, he is very, very good. Shooting wise, Hall of Fame deadeye, quick draw, range extender. Everything you need. Playmaking wise, he does have that bailout, no handles for days, but that's not what KG's there for. He's not there to really handle the ball. He's just there to be a spot up shooter. His release isn't great, but it's very easy to green. It's slow, but it's so easy to green. But yeah, normal dribble six aren't great. His dribble six aren't good. Normal three, behind the back isn't terrible. His tween isn't good though. It's just strictly. It's not good, okay? I'm not going to even start to talk about his dribble six. They're not good, okay? But this Kevin Garnett is going to be absolutely incredible on defense. Straight green on the offensive end, guys. I love this card coming in at number 4 on my top 10 power forward list. Coming in at number 3 is the Mailman. You see it right there, his nickname, the Mailman. On the court, he was incredible. On the court, he was incredible, okay? 59 Hall of Famers, 13 gold badges, 94 3-ball, 98 driving dunk, 90 ball handle, 96 speed, 96 lateral quickness. I mean, what do you want me to honestly say about the card? I mean, I could go through all the badges. He's missing steady shooter, flashy passer, and teardropper. Everything else he has. Let's go to the tendencies. 57 on-ball steal tendency. That's the spot I can bash this card, Malone card. Because if he had 100 on-ball steal tendency, I might run the card. Sigs wise, he does have I personally like his release. I really, really do. Pro 2 moving cross, Pro 3 behind the back. In the half court, his dribble sigs are incredible as well. There's not much I can say bad about this card. I mean, honestly, truly, there's not. If I ran this card a little bit more, maybe I'd be a little bit higher on him. But he's incredible. There's no way around it. I don't love his release, but it's pretty good. Now, if he had like base 98 or something, then we'd be talking about possibly the best card in the game. But nonetheless, Karl Malone is super good, coming in at number 3 on my top 10 power forward list. Coming in at number 2 on my top 10 power forward list is Galaxy Opal Spicy P. Now, I'm going to be higher on this card than most people, and that's fine. This card is absolutely incredible. Before I started running like Dino and Wiseman at the force, it was always Spicy P, always. Now, AK's not on this list because he's technically a center, which we'll get into that, next episode. But if AK was on this list, he might be 2 or 3 as well. Spicy P does have 43 Hall of Famers, 25 gold badges, 95 3-ball, 90 driving dunk, 87 ball handle, 94 speed with a 95 lateral quickness. Just the way he moves on the court is super good. Finishing wise, he is incredible. He does only have the gold deadeye, which I wish was on Hall of Fame, but he does have Hall of Fame quick draw, Hall of Fame range. Playmaking wise, Hall of Fame quick first step downhill. He also does have the gold handles for days with the Pro 2 tween. Defensive wise, box, clamps, interceptor, intimidator, pick dodger, pickpocket, pogo stick, rebound chaser, post move, lockdown, rim protector, tireless defender. He has it all, okay? I shouldn't even have went through it. You guys know, 50 on-ball steal tendency, but he's going to be guarding the power forward. You don't want to put him on a primary ball handler because I love his release. I absolutely love his release. Now, I know other people like Jaylen Brown have this release, but Spicy P's is by far the easiest to green. Pro 2 tween, Pro 4 behind the back is terrible, but that tween is very good. And Spicy P can move a little bit in the half court. Is he incredible in the half court? No, but he can move a little bit. And I do like his layup package as well. I like this Spicy P overall. I'm a huge fan of him. It pains me for him to come in at number 2, but he absolutely has to. Spicy P coming in at number 2 on my top 10 power forward list. Coming in at number 1 on my top 10 power forward list is GOAT Galaxy Opal Larry Bird. Now, I know a lot of people are like, why wasn't he on the small forward list? Because technically he is a primary power forward position. Maybe for the next, series of these, I'll just do positions I play them at. But he's 6'9" with a 7-foot wingspan. So you could argue he can play the power forward position. 63 Hall of Famers, 11 badges on gold. The only badge he doesn't have is steady shooter. I could go through them all, but it would take me forever. 99 everything besides his verticals and 98 standing dunks, 98. But basically 99 everything. Tendencies wise, he is good as well. His take charge tendency is low, which I like. 81 on ball steal tendency, which is incredible. I will say this. I'm so green with Larry Bird on PlayStation. Now, when I play on Xbox, I'm not as green. So, what that really tells me is Larry Bird, you got to get used to his release. Because on PlayStation, I'm used to it. I'm green. On Xbox, it's just the timing's a little bit different, and I'm not used to it. His moving crossover is not great. It's the same as, the Magic's. Actually, I like it. Personally, after Pro 2, Pro 8, or Pro 8, Pro 2, moving crossover 7, it might be my next favorite. It really might. It's the Michael Jordans, but you can really dribble glitch with that. You can. Pro 1 behind the back is not bad as well. And so, Spicy P has the moving crossover over him. But overall, I think Larry Bird gives you just a little bit more than Spicy P. That is why Larry Bird is my top power forward in NBA 2K20 Myteam. Alright, yo, that is gonna wrap it up for the video today. I hope you guys did enjoy it. It's all preference, so leave a comment down below on anybody you would add higher, lower, but remember, it's only the primary position. I might have missed somebody, so if I missed somebody, make sure to comment them down below as well. Just remember, it's primary position, so in the comments, I don't want to see, why isn't Wiseman on here? Because Wiseman is primary as center. So that's kind of the basis behind it. Same thing with like the GOAT Giannis. He's primary a small forward, so that's where he's going to be. But anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love y'all, and have a blessed day.